We should be live now. Mic check. At least we're streaming, I think. Now I just gotta get Tate on the...
Yeah. Watch live now.
That. You know how to use this? You want to just do? You can just do the score, or you can do shots too. All right, we are live now. Little delay here. Sorry about that. We got logged out of the account, but there's 11:10 remaining left of the first. Shots are 12-3 East. Still 0-0 score though. Sorry about that, Tate. Sorry about the 1-0 scoreboard. Not sure why that's not changing, but I'm with Mark Reichman here today. He's
special guest here.
Special guest helping us out with the broadcast. As Ryan Fenn takes it into the zone, he passes it to Hansen just over the stick. Hansen cycles low. Shouldn't matter too much. There we go. So you have to scroll up from that. Yeah, you'll just have to leave that.
Quick turnover here for Huron, heading into the zone.
Good pass over. But good defensive stick by Rothrock. As so here on roster. So there's some Huron chips it out of the zone. That goes into the Huron bench, and we'll have a whistle with 9:41. Again, sorry about that 1-0 score. We can't get that fixed, but assuming East scores, we'll just leave that up there. As Ty Salonen enters the zone. Chance there. He backhands one on net. Good save by the Huron goaltender. That is number 33.
Jace Gerber. East gets in the zone. Salonen stood up by 16. Jonas Buckland. And almost puts one through the 5-hole off a rebound, but can't squeak in. Rothrock, D to his brother. Broderick takes a shot. That's blockered away and out of play. Well, Mark, are these Huron New Jerseys? You know, I don't think so. I think they had them last year. Might have just threw in the washer for the first time, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I usually don't pay too much attention to Huron. No offense, but they're playing solid so far. As Holhauser whiffs on that one. Number 17, Jackson Greenfield, got it out of the zone. As Meyer goes D with Christopher. Holhauser tripped up with the blue, and that'll be an offside. Trey said to make sure that you turn off your mic when you're not talking. You're good, though. Here's Thatcher May. Carrying it through the neutral zone. Thatcher around the defense. He shoots. It's saved by Gerber.
Get the camera cleaned off here real quick for you guys.
Face off won by East as Cole Hauser in front of the net. Glove down by Gerber.
It's gonna be a shot.
It's gonna be hard not knowing the line.
I'm gonna change it to 1 and change it back to 0.
Puck battled through along the wall as Owen Sesher comes out with it. He takes his time around the net, up to Meyer. Meyer over to Christopher. Christopher's shot blocked away by Gerber. Number 9, Micah Metter battles on the wall as East puts another one on net. Good save there by Gerber. And Huron doesn't get it out as they'll continue to try their breakout. 11, Benjamin Matkey rims it around. But East gets the puck back. Owen Sesher makes a move to the middle. He shoots up high, domes the goalie. Early whistle there on Peyton Sanders, making his varsity debut here tonight. Almost puts one away.
From our angle, the puck was pretty loose there. But
Sanders will remain on the ice. This is the starting line with Heitman and Tommy Berdahl. Let me try to pull up the stream on my phone. Yeah, you don't have to do the clock.
goalie's having some helmet issues here.
Shots in the goal.
Has to go to the bench to get it looked at real quick.
Well, you could have just worked on
Not sure what the refs are talking about here, but a bit of a delay.
Seems like Sioux Falls is one of them to make this one of their timeouts and use it up.
Referee having a chat with someone on the bench. Guess we'll just cut to break here. right, and we're back. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, yeah, it does.
Goalie's helmet must have broke somewhere, and it seems like the coach pulled out some black tape and taped it together.
I send you a billion texts.
Blaine Heitman off the faceoff puts one on net, and there's a save by Gerber. His first one after the equipment issue. Again, guys, sorry about that scoreboard. Score is still, but it won't change. Blaine Heitman again just airmails one over the net. Jackson Racer holds the blue. That chips back into the corner. Saunders drops it off to Hanthorn, puts it deep. That goes around to number 15, Oakley Schnabel.
Upcoming penalty on Flyers.
Not a good ozone penalty to take.
Seems like it's 44. Peyton Saunders going to the box for 2 minutes for cross-check.
He'll get on the score sheet tonight. Cross-checking penalty as the Flyers will go on the penalty kill. Huron sends out number 20, Monte Bowe, as well as number 17, Greenfield. Bowe is their captain. Number 4, Crosby Hartman, and number 8, Alexander Tim on defense. Here's Broderick Rothrock. Tim over. But that's a good defensive play by Ryan Fenton. As Hayden Hansen gets some speed on the penalty kill. He tries to go around some guys. Puts one on net. Pad save there. Almost squeaked in, but Gerber makes the save. Look at that jacket. Mark with a nice NAHL officiating jacket. Looks comfy.
Oh, that's pretty comfy. It's keeping me warm up here.
Hayden Hansen lines up against Bowe for the draw. Bowe or Bog. As Tim tries to rim it around, he'll take his time around the net. Give it over to a man. There's Greenfield at the red line. He delays. Sauces it over to number 14, Edron. Beckett Rothrock patient with it. He clears it all the way the length of the ice. Killing some time off that Sanders penalty. The goalie tries to make a long stretch pass, but Huron enters the zone. There's a shot. Glove down by a Turner. Turner makes his 4th save of the game. Looking sharp so far.
Adding the penalty to it.
What?
Add the penalty.
Nice. Shout out to Tate Salonen running our scoreboard today. Doing a
Huge
good
help
job.
for us.
The 1-0 is not his fault. Trust me. I tried too. Huron, number 16, Jonas Buckland. Banged around by the wall. Adron has got it. He loses it as Beckett Rothrock takes his time around the net. Fires one up the wall, but that's taken by Buckland, who gives it right to Thatcher May. One-on-one, May into the zone. He shoots just wide on the ice. Here's Larson for Huron. He dumps it in, and a couple Huron guys will look to make a change. Beckett Rothrock making some nice moves, taking it as himself. He'll cut to the middle, through a few guys. He almost puts it in by himself, and he'll draw a penalty. Skating through a crowd of 4, Rothrock. Instead of a goal, though, he'll draw a penalty. That'll be number 11, Benjamin Mackey, going to the box for a trip.
Oh, changed the call to a hooking.
A hook.
But it doesn't matter. Still got the right call in there.
Yeah.
God, it could be impossible to do that. What? It'd be impossible.
East enters the power play
Flyers, full strength.
as Huron clears the length of the ice.
14-13 in the first period. Huron
Beckett Rothrock skating with some confidence here today. He's going to look to go through some guys again around the outside of the ice. He'll delay in the corner. Still taking his time. That's about 20 seconds of puck possession time as he slides it down to Hansen. Fenton's got it. Up to Rothrock. Over to Broderick Rothrock. His one-timer just goes wide. Beckett holding the blue. Good move there. He'll continue to delay. Looking for his brother on the one-timer, but doesn't make it to him. As Hansen gets there first. Here's Rothrock, walking the blue. He shoots. That's tipped just wide by Vermeer. Fenton up to Rothrock. Fakes a shot. He'll slide it to Vermeer, who flicks one up. That's gloved down by Gerber. Easy save there for Gerber. Cole Hauser as power play 2 enters the ice. He slides it over to 82 Sesher. Good save by Gerber. Clear attempt is blocked down by May. He shoots. Another save by Gerber. Looking sharp tonight. As that puck's cleared the length of the ice. May in his skates loses that one as number 20 Monte Bogue to clear the puck. Cole Hauser gives it away, and there's another clear by Huron. Huron doing a good job to survive this period so far as Jackson Raisler walks around a guy. He'll enter the zone. Going around number 4 of Huron. Slides it up to Hanthorn. Jaden with a shot. That's blocked down by number 16, Jonas Buckland. Good block shot there. As that play is called offside. Raisler doesn't like that one.
So when it's the goal, should I?
Nah, never put the goal.
Huh?
What?
When it's the goal.
Ty Salen with the face-off draw here. Get a little push forward into the zone.
There's 16 of Huron. Up to 14. I think that's Greenfield.
Good pick up by Hanthorn there.
Ardon.
Who's 31 on?
Henrik Kortan. There's a goal. Sniped there by Ty Salonen. 1-0 East. Sorry if you guys didn't see that. The iPad froze up. You're fine. You're good. Here's Meyer. Meyer gets bodied there.
Check against the boards there.
By number 8, Alexander Tim. Corton with the assist there as Ty Salonen opened the scoring. Number 15, Oakley Schnabel raced after the puck as Huron retains possession. Here's 17. He takes a shot. That almost gets past Turner, but just wide. Radke slides it over to, I think that was number 5. He takes a hit from Salonen, and Walker Radcliffe will call a penalty on that one.
Going for 2 minutes for a roughing.
Ty Salonen hit to the box. Did you see that, Mark?
Yeah, I did. It was a little late hit after the play. Puck was gone. Got him for a roughing. Great body, though.
Nice body there. Salonen obviously throwing some hits last night. And the All-Stars will try their power play one more time. Roderick Rothrock rimmed around the wall. As number 4, Hartman takes a shot. Good save there by Turner. Turner has to be on his toes. There's a lot of random shots just coming in. Roderick Rothrock to Fenton, gaining some speed on the PK. Fenton's shot just goes wide.
2 minutes for Roderick.
Number 4 takes a shot for Huron. That's gloved down by Turner. Puck was loose, but he reaches over to save that one. Number 20, Bulk, stays out there, the captain, as 6 All-Stars are on the ice, as number 9 will exit, Metter. Hartman with the win. That's a shot blocked by Fenton, as now Hayden Hansen's racing after that. Hansen makes a move to his backhand. Still delay in the neutral zone. Kicks it out there to Fenton. Trying to make a move around Matkey. As he makes another move, he cuts to the front. Almost puts that away, but good defensive play by Huron. Greenfield kicks it over to Bogue. And that's sent out to Schnabel. I like that last name. There we go, the end of the first period. Sioux Falls East leads this one 1-0. We'll be back in a second for the intermission report. Thank you. And we are back with the intermission report. I'm here with Tate Salonen. Tate, what's up?
I have no idea.
He's got no idea. And Mark Reichman.
He's a little quiet over there.
He's a little quiet, yeah. But, so after the first period of play, we have a score of 1-0 Sioux Falls East. It said 1-0 like the whole period on the scoreboard, but they scored at the very end. Who scored again? It was Ty Salonen.
Yeah. And I believe it was unassisted, too.
Unassisted. Nice shot there by Ty. But I feel like the story of the game has got to be the Huron All-Stars. Sioux Falls East obviously a heavy favorite to win this one. Obviously 27 to 6 shots looks a little lopsided, but what has Huron been doing, Mark, to keep the puck out of their net?
Their shots on goals are actually they may only have 6 shots on goal, but they are doing pretty good, accurate shots, good quality shots here. And it's kind of hard. Sioux Falls East has a really good hard forecheck, so it's pretty hard for the Huron All-Stars to keep out of their zone. But, when they do get out of their zone, their passes are looking pretty crisp. They're not doing too bad at all, actually.
Yeah, I think that breakout has been a little bit of a struggle. Obviously, Sioux Falls has some fast, high-flying guys. A lot of guys playing to keep their varsity spots as well. So, working hard, guys. I would say, yeah, that breakout could use some work for Huron, but yeah, once they get through the neutral zone, they've had some nice plays in the O zone. I think Crosby Hartman had a nice shot on the power play. Turner's had to make a few good saves. So yeah, I don't hate the way they're playing. It's just going to be tough to score goals on East, obviously.
And Huron too. Their goal is looking pretty sound right now. He's kind of put up a little brick wall for them.
Yeah. That is Jace Gerber. Not sure, this might be his first year on varsity, but doing a very good job there for the All-Stars. And like with the 27-6 shots, like Mason Hack said yesterday, quality over quantity is a big thing. Just a lot of shots just from the blue line or from the outside, from the Flyers. Easy saves for Gerber, but that's not to take away from his period, though. He did make some great saves.
I think Huron really needs to focus on puck control here. East is just pounding them away, and they're just turning the puck over pretty easily. So I see they need to pick their head up a little bit and think before they make a play.
What do you think East needs to do to break through and score some more goals here, Mark?
I think they need to pass a little bit more. There are some guys on this team who are very talented, and they are skating, and they're pretty fast skaters, but I think the chemistry, if that can start clicking here in the second period and so forth, they can carry away.
I think a lot of guys, obviously against weaker opponents in the standings, want to farm some points. But you can't be doing that yet, especially when the score is only 1-0. I'm sure Bauer's probably giving him a little talk. And that's definitely one thing East needs to work on is these kind of slow starts. First period we saw it yesterday, but I mean, once they get going, they get going. Like yesterday with the 9 unanswered goals, that's pretty awesome.
And the old saying, kind of corny saying, there is no I in team here.
No I in team, that is right. Tate, how was running the scoreboard that period?
Kind of hard with all the penalties.
Kind of hard with all the penalties, yeah. He's mashing the buttons for the seconds, I saw that. But Tate's doing a great job here, filling in. Mark is filling in for his brother, Trey, who's still sick.
I'm filling in for Tate's brother.
Tate's brother, yeah. For Trig's brother. But Antis. Number 2, the goal scorer. 2 goals. I don't know how many games in a row he scored, and then a penalty a minute later, that's right. That'll do it for the intermission report. There's about 5 minutes till the start of the second period. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll be back. We should be back. Not sure where it's. There we go. Puck was just dropped as Hayden Hansen takes it through the zone.
Still got it with him.
Yep. There's Rothrock. Nice pass to Fenton. And that's offside.
Brandon Cook with a face-off draw here.
That's over to Rothrock as he dumps it in. East rims it back around. It's number 8. That is Alexander Tim taking his time with it. Goes to 7. Maxwell Radke as Huron finally breaks it out, but puck goes back to the East defenders. Cracking open a nice Sprite right now.
Getting a little ASMR right there.
Yeah. Damn, shot by Tim hits Rothrock up in the collarbone area. Henrik Corton over to Ty Salonen in his skates. Can't bury it though. Ty with a cross check there. No call. As it goes up to Rothrock. Cook turns it over to Tim, and Tim will clear the puck out of the zone.
Icing on the play.
I think these are New Jerseys, Mark. These have got to be new. I think they were just like plain red, bro. Here's Huron. They rim it around to Matke. Matke up the wall. That gets to Bogue around. Tries to make a move, but gives it right to Meyer. Paxton Meyer with a nice reverse move. Another one there as Bogue can't hold on to his stick. That puck's sent to a Huron player, but Tommy Birdall winds up with it. He's on the rush with Peyton Sanders and Blaine Heitman. Kicked out to Heitman. Heitman takes a shot over to Sanders. Almost puts it away, but can't hold on to it. What would you do if Peyton Sanders scored?
You know, I would jump out of this chair so fast. I'd just be his #1 fanboy.
I would too, Mark. That goes up to Paxton Meyer, who goes D to D. Christopher puts one just wide.
Ben Vermeer whiffs on one.
Saunders still on the ice. Oh, never mind. He's in the bench there. But here's Boak, the captain, taking it with speed. He gets poked off it, and Crosby Hartman just sends that in the zone. Sick name, Crosby Hartman. As Ryan Fenn bodied in the numbers. As that pack goes back to Tim, he blows a tire. As Huron continues to try to get it out of the zone. Sorry, a lot of voice cracks here.
Racer back to get it.
Racer delaying, taking time. Reverses. That goes to Huron in front. Huge save by Turner. He had a lot of net to shoot at, but Turner gets out and saves that one.
You know, for not being that busy, he's for sure staying on his feet, being ready for all the shots.
Big time, big difference from Turner in the Brandon game where he let in 2. Turnover there, Ben Vermeer, Ryan Fenner on a 2-on-0. Vermeer shoots, 5-hole. That's stopped by Gerber.
You know, I don't think the goalie knew if he had that.
No, he didn't. 2-on-0. Ben Vermeer looks off the leading goal scorer, Ryan Fenn.
You know, I wonder if he was trying to go for a low-far pad shot or what.
Maybe. Or just catch the goalie lacking. You never know. Good save, though, by Gerber. Hayden Hansen lines up for the draw against number 4, Crosby Hartman. Huron wins that one, and it goes back to 23, Rashad.
Raisler dumps it in. Fenton picks it up. Back to Raisler.
That's gloved down by the Huron goalie.
Keep excellent looking at the game and it turns
Hayden Hansen will line up against Hartman again for the draw. Hansen wins it that time. Goes back to Raisler, who slides it down to Fenton. Fenton over to Vermeer, takes a shot. Good block there by Hartman. Jaden Hanthorn rims it around. It's Ryan Fenton over to Vermeer. He shoots high. Good blocker save there by Gerber. Chase Gerber putting on a clinic. Good pass there by Fenton. Back to Vermeer. He shoots high.
Found a lane between the shin pads there.
Yeah. Fenton slides it over to Jackson Raisler. He dilly-dallies and goes wide off the block by Boak. Fenton shielding off his defender up to Jaden Hanthorn. It blows up off his stick. Vermeer with a quick shot. That gets deflected wide. Hayden Hansen up the wall to Raisler. Raisler over to Hanthorn. That's low. Glove down by Gerber. Gerber over 30 saves on this game.
I was faster than the actual scoreboard. They forgot to put
On pace for about 60 saves, 60 shots this game.
Yeah, playing very well. Good pass over to Becky Rothrock, but just goes through his stick. Rothrock behind the back pass to Sesher. Sesher on the blue takes a shot that goes high. Sorry, I had the burps there. D to D, Beckett Rothrock back to Broderick. Broderick enters the zone. He's going to fake a shot. Good move around. He goes high. That's saved by Gerber. Cole Hauser holds the blue. Tate Salonen keeps closing my phone. There's a pass out front, but that's intercepted by Greenfield. Greenfield slides it over to number 14, Ardon. Ardon on net, saved there by Turner. As Beckett Rothrock gaining some speed along the wall. He's going to look to go around his defender. He does it, goes for the, I thought a wraparound, but he didn't end up doing it. As Cole Hauser's got it on the wall. He slides it over to Rothrock. Tries to toe drag, but good defensive stick there by Huron.
Icing by Huron.
Crazy to think this is still a 1-0 game.
Yeah.
Huron really doing a good job of surviving.
You know, Sioux Falls is getting their shots off, but they're not looking too powerful right now. They definitely up the speed on them.
Yeah. Huron just in good places defensively, doing some good things. As that puck goes all the way over the netting.
Let's bring that down a couple feet.
Yeah. That dude in the black hoodie better watch out. He's going to get hit by a puck. That looks like Jacob Merkwan. It's not him, though.
It's definitely not him.
He's probably at the gym right now.
Hand pass signal by the linesman here. Stay out of the zone.
You gotta just hold on to it. That's chipped around Christopher as Bogue races for it. It goes over to number 9, Micah Metter. Back down to Bogue as East will get it out of the zone. Buckland, D to D. Excuse me. As Buckland slides it up to Ty Salonen with the turnover. Ty into the crease area, but the ref will blow the whistle.
Net's off.
That is off.
Couldn't really see it from up here, but
Saunders in the fourth line will enter the ice.
they just got to park Saunders in front of the net. Be a big body in front, big presence.
Blaine Heitman. It's the shot in the house.
I don't think goalie saw that one.
Stand-up save by Gerber.
2-on-1 now for Huron.
Larson over to Greenfield, just over the stick. There's a slap shot there by Huron. That hits the glass.
That might have been the hardest shot we've seen all
That's
game.
about 2 miles out of the net. Good reverse play there by Christopher. Up to Saunders. Good breakout pass by Peyton Sanders. Shout out to him. As Blaine Heitman gets stood up at the blue line. Big hit thrown there by Sanders, but guys are wobbling around. They're in front of the East bench. There's a shot block there by Christopher. Peyton Sanders looking to make his mark in this game. The senior making his varsity debut. As Tommy Birdall will race after the puck. He gets there first. That's pass looking for Meyer, but that's gloved down by Gerber. Banger 2.
Brought to you by the one and only Eric Solly, who does this for the Sioux Falls Stampede. So this guy knows a thing or two about putting on some good tunes in a rink.
And Augustana Club Hockey, shout out. Turnover there by Huron. East looking to make some passes, but nothing gets through. Ben Vermeer's puck gets sticked out by Adron, as he'll poke another one from Vermeer. Ryan Fenton makes a move, but that goes back out to Racer. Vermeer delays, slides it over to Fenton. Ryan Fenton around the guy, over to Hansen. What a save by Chase Gerber. Sprawling out for that one. He gets a glove on that. And this score remains 1-0 East.
This goal is definitely keeping him in the game here.
Yeah, he is. Getting a lot of shots here as Vermeer's shot goes high. They're out of play.
Stays in zone while Huron changes 2 guys.
Hansen lines up again against number 15 of Huron. That's Schnabel. As Ryan Fenton makes a move around Schnabel, he passes it to Vermeer just in his skates. Vermeer shoots again. Fenton off a rebound. Another huge save by Gerber. D. Racer over to Hansen. Hansen shot. Another save by Gerber. Almost to 40 now is Chase Gerber.
He's finding ways to stay in front of the puck here.
Lewis Shirky better take some notes here. He let in 9 yesterday against the same team, but Chase Gerber standing on his head. Sorry for the chirp, Lewis, but really excited to see you at Augie. If you're coming. Here's Ryan Fenton.
Losing it in his feet here.
Vermeer cycles it back to Hayden Hansen. Hayden Hansen battles against 3 All-Stars. That puck goes into the East bench. Jackson Racer tried to catch that, but hasn't played baseball in a little while now, being in wintertime. So he better sharpen up his skills before the summertime. Owen Sesher off the face-off. That goes back to Tim. Tim loses it in his skates as Sesher goes out to May. May stops that puck. Slides it over to Sesher. That goes up to Beckett Rothrock. Back down to May. May into the crease. Chase Gerber almost scores on himself, but ends up covering that one.
Well, there's no denying that Chase Gerber is giving it his all this game.
Yeah, he is. Making a name for himself is Chase Gerber. Guy I wasn't familiar with before this game, but I sure know him now. As Broderick Rothrock keeps it in the zone. Here's Cole Hauser with it. He slides it back to Beckett, who takes a shot blocker, saved by Gerber. Cole Hauser in his hand, but takes a hit from Mackey. There's Schnabel. Over to his defenseman. That gets past to Greenfield. Greenfield off the wall. That doesn't make it to Larson, though, as Beckett Rothrock goes around the net. Rothrock slides it over to Thatcher May. Thatcher May toe drags. Blocker saved by Gerber, and that's out of play. You watching the World Juniors?
You know, I cannot say that I am.
I'm going to the game on New Year's Eve, Sweden, USA. I'm excited for that. But I saw USA had a nice win yesterday. Not sure if they won today. Tip there. I think that was Henry Corton who almost buried.
Gerber getting his pat on that one.
Yeah. Henry Corton thrown there by Crosby Hartman as that goes around the net. Pass over to Cook. Cook with a quick shot. Saved by Gerber and covered. This kid is dialed in. I've been glazing him a lot, but he's playing really well. With the broken helmet. Taped up. I don't know if that's legal, but referee Walker Radcliffe is letting it slide. That puck's out to Broderick Rothrock.
Keeps it in.
Cycle down to Cook. Cook takes a hit there by Tim, but Huron gets it out of the zone. Henrik Corton first back to it, as he'll fire a pass to nobody, as that goes back to Tim. Tim of Huron slides it over to Larson. Larson up to looking for Hartman, but it went to Broderick Rothrock. It's Ty Salonen swinging his stick around. Doesn't look too happy. Back at Rothrock. Gaining some speed through the neutral zone. He's going to go around a guy. He shoots. That goes in. He scores. Back at Rothrock.
Finds the 5-hole.
Finds the 5-hole. 2-0 East. Gerber just doesn't go down there.
No, he did not.
No. Trusting his body position, I guess, but did not work today.
Skid around 3 guys and found the way.
I'd assume Gerber's got to be a little bit exhausted at this point, taking a lot of shots. Still with the over 950 save percentage. As Peyton Sanders will take it around his net in his D zone. That's flicked up to Radke, who passes it over to Tim, who will fire it on net to Turner. Easy save there from the neutral zone.
It was Ty that scored.
As that's passed up to Berdahl. Berdahl over to Paxton Meyer on the rush. Paxton around the net, passes it in front, almost to the stick of Saunders, but just can't make it there.
Good D coverage by Tommy Berdahl, covering for his D partner who went down.
Great awareness there by Tommy, as Huron somewhat has it. That's Larson who rims it around to Radke. Radke can't find that puck, and he'll sauce it up to Greenfield. Greenfield pickpocketed by Ben Vermeer as he sends it into the zone. That'll be rimmed around to Larson. Larson battling there with Berdahl. Berdahl tripped up. Can't see where that's at, as that'll get rimmed back around. Blaine with a nice forecheck. As number 7 of Huron will fall down. That's Radke. Ben Vermeer looking for Fenton. Just couldn't make it to his stick. Good poke there by Hyman. He shoots. Block shot by Radke in the back of his leg. I know that's hurting.
Icing by Huron. Coming all the way back down in their zone.
Luckily for them, SDAHA lets you change on an icing, so they can get some fresh troops out there, including their captain, number 20, Monte Bold. Crosby Hartman to take the face-off against Ben Vermeer, as Hartman wins that one. There's a pass there by number 26. That's 16, Buckland. As Buckland ends up with the puck again, he drops it for Hartman. Crosby Hartman fires one off the wall, and that'll go down the ice.
No icing, though.
No icing. Interesting call. But Huron still battles for it. Good hit there by Jaden Hanthorn. As the puck in front, Hartman almost puts it away. Good save by Turner. That goes out to Buckland. Buckland over to Hartman. Hartman fires that one to the stick of Buckland, but that's chipped just by the blue line. Ryan Fenton pickpocketed. As Racer almost takes a big hit. Bogue ends up tripping himself and will just get off the ice. Funny play there. Looney Tunes looking play. As that goes up to Jaden Hanthorn. Jaden, nice move there, but good defense by Metter. That puck skated out by Huron. Here's Adron. Ardon as he dumps it in. Hayden Hansen going to look for the stretch pass to Vermeer.
Let's see if they can get Turner a point here.
Benjamin Vermeer over to Fenton. Ryan Fenton to his backhand, goes around the net. Looking for Vermeer in front. Whip zone shot. Good save there. That's poked in the net.
Ryan Fenton.
Ryan Fenton will get the goal. Way to crash the net there. 3-0 East.
You got to be thinking Gerber's getting pretty tired here.
Yeah. The full pressure, like it is in Shell, is probably getting to him at this point.
Grabbing the puck for someone on the bench there.
Oh.
Milestone night for one of the players.
Hayden Hansen got his 100th point yesterday. As Owen Session makes a nice move. He'll sauce it over. Good defensive play, though, by Tim. Rashad races for that one. But Broderick Rothrock is back for it. Broderick around Greenfield. He'll try to poke it up. Broderick still got it. He cuts to the middle. Makes some weird animations, but that goes back to Becker Rothrock. Becker Rothrock taking his time with the puck. He gets stood up there by Greenfield. Good play there. As Rashad almost gets through a couple Rothrocks, but he can't get there. It's a good poke there by Broderick as Cole Hauser races for it. Tim will dump it in the zone, though.
Played by Turner behind the net.
Turner gets out to play that one, but it's kicked out. And we'll get rimmed back around to Owen Sesher. So here's Broderick Rothrock. That's flicked out. As Thatcher May with some speed, he gets there, he shoots. Saved there by Gerber. That's the fastest I've ever seen Thatcher May skate.
Cannot say I saw that one coming.
No.
He came out of nowhere.
Won that race, but couldn't get past Gerber. 1:27 left of the period, 44-9 shots. East still leads 3-0. Ty Salonen wins that draw. That goes back to Christopher. Tipped by Corton, but it's over the net. Someone on here can't stand on his skates. He must have lost an edge or something. That's number 5, Buckland. He must need to sharpen his skates.
Gerber down on all fours covering that puck up. Get a whistle here.
He might need to call up Mason Hack at Pure Hockey to sharpen his skates up. Tate Salonen cannot leave the phone unlocked. He keeps making me unlock it for him. There's another whistle. Hartman lines up against Salonen. That puck's won by East. Christopher takes a shot that goes wide. Corton is there first. He's going to pass it over to Salonen, who tries a toe drag, but Crosby Hartman pickpockets him. Hartman races after it against Christopher. Christopher fires it at the skates of Hartman. That's up to Tate Salonen. Actually clicked the bullhorn button. No goals there. As Corton will take the puck with some speed. He sauces it over to Salonen, but that's an offside.
Ty's just a little too fast for that play.
Yeah. Ty skating after that one. He'll go back to Corton. Corton backhand. Tripped up there, but loses the puck as Ren Christopher whiffs on one. Maybe that's a fake shot. Another fake shot, but that goes out to Cook. Upstairs, Brett Cook scores with 13.7 left.
Where Grandma hides the cookies on a top shelf.
He's still a freshman to me. Brant Cook, the youngster, scores that one.
Whenever it's a goal, I'm just gonna spam the horn button.
Something we never got to see last year, a Brant Cook goal, but this year he's all over the score sheet. It's Ty Salonen looking to get one more. He kicks out to Corton. Corton's shot. That's wide. Huron can't get it out. And Salonen airmails it to end the second period. Bauer calling his team to the bench. As Huron exits the ice. We'll be back in a moment for the second intermission report. Thank you. We are here for the second intermission report. We have some special guests with Jackson Lathan and Anders Holte. He was in the game last night. Anders was. How was that game?
The varsity game?
The varsity game.
Yeah, let's hear it. I mean, I got put on the power play first line. I was buzzing out there, almost buried.
I don't know if I called your name once, but you did almost bury. That was a good job.
Good thing to hear from the JV squad.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this game today. What are you guys seeing from East?
I mean, they're just putting on a good show. I mean, like, I
feel like it could be a little better, but I mean, overall, boys are buzzing. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't get much better than that.
I'm assuming Huron had a lot of players that played in the game before.
Same exact team.
Same exact team. That's funny, yeah. And your score is close game, right?
Yeah,
3-2.
3-2, 3-2. Bad loss, bad loss.
All Stars pulled it off.
Thank you.
Cinnamon roll
Coming in
delivery
clutch with
there. for
cinnamon
me.
rolls.
I'll take that. Let's talk about the goalie. What's his name?
Gosh, goalie's a beaut.
Jace
Jace Gerber.
Gerber.
Yeah.
He also played.
Yo,
JV.
Gerber's a beaut.
Jace Gerber. He started the JV game.
Started JV.
Jace Gerber, his second game tonight, still
Tim,
putting on a
Tim.
clinic.
Hey Tim, watch your back. Number 8,
Number 8.
Alexander Tim.
Alexander Kim with a special call out from Anders Holte. Clip this if you want to.
Thing is saying keep your head up and be
Personally, I wouldn't let him talk to you like that.
Yeah, I mean, Tim Cheese is all right.
Tim Cheese. But
We're out.
You know, personally, I think Jace is getting a little tired out there.
Yeah.
You know, that one fluke goal that went 5-0, he didn't even drop for that one. He just stayed straight up.
a lot of reps today. How many shots did you guys have in the game before?
Yeah, shot by a lot.
I couldn't tell you, but we worked them.
Let's just say they had about 50 shots. They have about 50 shots again here. A lot of shots today. Probably doesn't need to hit the gym tonight. A lot of cardio, but yeah, solid performance by him. East obviously potting in a few more goals after that slow first period. Mark, what do you think they need to do to score some more?
You know, I think they got to keep doing what they're doing right now. I think they started to pass the puck a lot more that period, started to keep their head up, look for plays, and they're just crashing the net. No shot's a bad shot as long as it's on net. So just taking the opportunities that get handed to them and working for opportunities. Don't just wait for the puck to come to you. Go work for it.
Yes, sir. I'm expecting to see some more goals. Let's get a Peyton Sanders goal here.
Oh my gosh.
This place is going to erupt. A low turnout crowd here today, but
4-4.
it'd be. I bet some more people would flow in if Peyton Sanders scored. I don't know. That would erupt the place, but I appreciate you guys tuning in for the intermission report. Thank you for Jackson and Anders for joining us. We'll cut to break. We'll see you for the start of the third period. go for the start of the third period. Here's Huron. They win that face-off as Paxton Meyer has it. He slides it over to Christopher. That's chipped in by P. Sanders, 88 on Instagram. Maybe it's 8. I don't know.
Might be
Saunders going for a hit, rubs his guy off. That goes to Christopher. Shot, rebound. That's kicked out for Huron. If you guys didn't hear it on the intermission report, this goalie actually played in the JV game. That's Blaine Heitman. Shoots it wide. That means he's seen a lot of shots today. A lot of work to be done by him. That's Bogue who drops it for number 9 of the All-Stars, Micah Metter. Got to open the app for Tate one more time.
Tommy Birdo sending it into the zone here.
Tommy slides it over to Heitman. Heitman out in front. Tommy takes a shot. He gets it back. So he puts it on net. Almost buried there by Blaine Heitman. But can't quite bury that. As here's Ben Vermeer gaining some speed. He'll shoot. That's just wide. Tries to place his shot far side, but doesn't go in. Fenton slides one. That goes off the skates of Tim.
Keeps it in
Ben
the zone
gets it
here.
back. Cuts middle. Backhand. That's saved there. And whiffed on by Greenfield. Greenfield gets it back. Trying to gain some speed in the neutral zone. Just dumps it in. The earth was shaking there. As East stretches it up to Ryan Fenton. Fenton down to Hansen. The handler, Hayden Hansen, gets tripped up, but no call there. As Hayden falls again up to Jackson Raceler. Raceler over to Ben Vermeer. Back to Jackson. Jackson's shot tipped by Fenton, but kicked out wide. Here's Ben Vermeer. Up the wall to Jaden Hanthorn. Hanthorn turns it over, though, but Huron just throws it out of the zone. That's chipped in by Jackson Raceler. As Hayden Hansen wins the race to the puck. Hansen out to Cook, but Huron gets that one as Crosby Hartman takes his time. He'll throw that one up the wall, but it goes to Jackson Raceler. And that goes to Crosby Hartman. Hartman rims it around, but that will go all the way back to Beckett Rothrock, who sees some ice, and he'll take it. But Ty Salinen's offsides. Beckett Rothrock yelling at him on that one.
Would have been a great zone entry there.
Yeah. Henry Corton gives it right to Tim. And number 11 of Huron, Matkey, battles for it. As that puck goes up to Broderick Rothrock. His shot is gloved down by Gerber. That's his 46th save. 4 shy of 50. As East keeps that third line out on the ice. Salinen wins that draw. It goes back to Corton. Sends it to Rothrock. Back to his brother Broderick. Broderick's shot gloved down by Jace Gerber. And we'll run it back with the face-off. It's going to be tie again against number 14, Carlos Ardon. Ardon wins that. But the defenseman's pass just goes past a few sticks. And Broderick Rothrock peels back as East tries to break it out. That goes back to Greenfield. He takes his time but gives it right to Henry Corton. Corton over to Salinen. Salinen back to Cook. Cook's shot. Saved.
Salinen airmails that one.
Yeah, rebound just high. There's another save there by Gerber. Rothrock kicks it out. Good zone entry there. Beckett Rothrock tries to go through some skates, but can't get through those. That's chipped back to Cole Hauser. Beckett Rothrock really loud right now. You can hear him on the ice. Good comms there. As he'll take it. He tries to skate around his guy. Good defense there by Matkey. As Rothrock peels back but bowls the tire. Beckett Rothrock sends it into the middle. That's over to Broderick. Broderick takes a shot, tipped by Salonen, but just wide. Salonen's been on the ice for quite a while now. Sescher's probably looking for a change. That's iced by East. And face off will go to their defensive zone. Literally. Owen Sescher will go against Schnabel in the dot, and Sescher will win it back. Paxton Meyer up to Thatcher May. Thatcher looking back for Meyer as Meyer drops his stick. Good poke there by Crosby Hartman. As Huron with forecheck. Christopher skates around a couple Huron defenders and will go up to Hauser. Thatcher May drops back to Sescher. Sescher makes a move around a guy, eludes a hit, and will retain the possession for East. As Cole Hauser goes up to Christopher, that's tipped. Goes back to Thatcher May. Thatcher May will cut to the middle, he shoots just wide. It's Mackey. Battles along the wall. Here comes 16 of Huron over to Greenfield. Greenfield with a nice hand-eye pass as Bogue tries to go through Christopher, but almost runs the goalie. Bogue just throwing hits now. Not really doing much offensively as Tim takes a shot that's high. Saved by Turner. Another save by Turner. Makes a few of them there.
Holding that shutout alive.
Yeah. I know Turner was frustrated not shutting out Brandon, but we'll try to shut out Huron here as a penalty is called. That'll be number 6. Ian Larson going to the box. Mark, did you see that one?
2 minutes for tripping is the call here. It's a great call by the referee, Trevor Preston.
Trevor Preston, who Mark might be giving a ride home to.
Not happening.
Not happening, Mark says. Hayden Hansen wins it back to Vermeer. Then Vermeer to Broderick Rothrock. Rothrock across. That's shut down by Huron. Broderick is first back to that puck. He'll kick it out to Vermeer. Benjamin Vermeer up to Beckett Rothrock. Beckett takes a shot. That's gloved down by the goaltender. The goaltender, Jace Gerber, over 50 saves now. Standing tall on his head. Hoping this game will boost his save percentage. That's number 16, Buckland. Gives it to Hayden Hansen. Hansen up to Beckett Rothrock. Beckett Rothrock sauces it over to him. Vermeer just threw his skates though. As Ryan Fenton sends it down to Hansen. Hansen to Vermeer. He takes a quick shot. That goes up the stick into the cage of Gerber, but he makes a stop. Oh, yeah.
Fenton doesn't seem to be too happy with how that played out. Come back to the bench.
Oh. Probably hoping for some more power plays on Fenton, but they'll send the number 2 unit out as Thatcher May drops it back to Racer. Racer's pass somehow gets on net, but gloved down by Jace Gerber. The Gerbster. Jace Gerber with a nice black helmet, black gloves, black blocker, but white pads. Interesting style there.
Maybe Jackson to go get new pads.
That's Sescher. His pass ends up going to Cole Hauser. Back to Owen Sexer. That's a pass to May. He toe drags. Good block there by the all-star defender. I think that was Tim. Alexander Tim. That puck's cleared. Lincoln Turner out to play it. He'll just leave it there for JR. Ricky Bobby. Jackson Raceler. Taking the puck up the ice. Raceler. Around a couple guys. He'll chip it in and race for it himself. Here's Jackson. Up to Thatcher. Thatcher May sauces it over to Raceler. Looking for a give and go. Oh, and Sescher's shot. Ends up going wide. And there's going to be another penalty called here.
Be a little 5-on-3 action for about 4 seconds here.
It looks like number 8, Alexander Tim, will be joining his teammate Ian Larson in the box.
Took down Jen Hampton right in front of the net there. Definitely a penalty.
Mark saw that one from a mile away. As Hayden Hansen wins that draw. Rothrock over to Fenton. His shots ends up going off the skate of number 16 of Huron. And that's a Ryan Fenton goal. Hayden Hansen unselfish there, not taking credit for that one. The ref had no clue who scored that.
Looks like the Huron coach wants to ask some questions about that.
Not happy is that Huron coach. I think they thought the penalty was expired.
I think the coach was asking about a kick, possibly.
Oh.
And 7:55 in the third period. Huron.
Rashad rims it around. And there's Bogue. That shot's wide by Huron. Rashad's got it. He'll rim it around to Greenfield, but Becker Rothrock's there. Becker Rothrock tries going through a stick zone. Nothing there, though. Hansen still getting an assist on that play, just not taking credit for a goal. As Broderick Rothrock has a lot of speed, but drops it to nobody. Here's Cole Hauser, ends up turning it over by the blue line. Passes it back to Beckett Rothrock. Here's Tommy Birdall. Nice move there by Birdall. A couple of them. Tommy Birdall's a shot. That's gloved down by Gerber. Very elusive there is Tommy Birdall.
Got some good hands on him right there.
Some beautiful hands, Tommy Birdall. Owen Sescher wins that faceoff. Here's Thatcher May with the shot. That's a bad save by Gerber. As the puck is battled for along the wall, it's Owen Sescher. He's going to pass it up to Beckett Rothrock. Takes a big shot. Another easy glove save by Gerber.
Another save he did not go down for.
Those Rothrocks take a lot of shots from the blue line. It's just probably hoping for some more traffic. East forwards have not really provided it. A lot of easy glove saves for Gerber. As here's Hauser. Sauce it over to Broderick Rothrock. His shot is gloved down by Gerber.
You know, only one goal away from run time. You know, Gerber might be looking for that.
Trying to save that run time. Yeah. Here's 7. Radke. He gives it to Hauser. Ends up going back to Hauser. He'll move it up to Broderick Rothrock. Battles along the wall for that puck. Roger gets there first and rims it back around, but Huron ends up breaking it out. Here's Larson. Good move around Broderick. Tries to get around Beckett, but he cannot. Beckett Rothrock flicks that one up the wall. The Sescher's there first. Huron really slowing down now as they can't really retain any puck possession. That looks up for Bogue as he'll race with Broderick Rothrock for it. Sends it around. It's going to be number 9, Micah Metter. That kicks out to Broderick, or Beckett, sorry. Kicks it out to May. May's shot, just wide. Ty Salonen holds the blue. He'll sauce it over to Paxton Meyer, who takes a shot. That's gloved down by Gerber, but juicy rebound. Beckett Rothrock ends up scoring off his own rebound. That's Beckett's second of the game. And that'll put this one into runtime, 6-0 East.
They're missing 5 shots.
According to Tate, Gerber has 60 saves now, but not according to the scorekeeper. There's Rashad. This man was offside by a mile. So he actually took a shot there, but Mark jamming out to this music. As we'll get a face-off here at 5:54 as that clock is ticking. A drawn. That goes back to Christopher. Ty Salonen. He'll sauce it to nobody. He goes to Rashad as it's Greenfield racing against Christopher. That one's rimmed around to Corton. Good pass up to Salonen. Ty Salonen rubbed off by a couple Huron defenders. Good hit there. There's Tim. It's reverse back. Henrik Corton gets bulldozed. And that one goes up. Grant Cook tried to hold the blue, but he could not. As that goes back to Paxton Meyer. Meyer up the wall. It goes to number 11 of Huron, Mackey. So that's sauced over by East. Paxton Meyer in. He goes backhand. Ends up being saved by Gerber. Paxton Meyer trying to join the rush as a defenseman, but can't put that away.
Look at the Flyer shot.
Tate Salonen says, look at the Flyer shot. 6-7, huh? That's real funny. Real funny, Tate. As there's Hayden Hansen, he gives it to Vermeer. Can't get a shot off, though. The All-Stars got it down low. Hayden up the wall. Gets to Ryan Fenton, who just goes high off the glass. As Hayden gets it back. Jaden Hanthorn. He cycles it down low to Fenton. That's Vermeer in front. Can't put it away, though. Benjamin Vermeer through the stick of Hansen, and that'll go out of the zone.
Hanthorn collects it. Getting contested by Huron. Takes him down.
There's Jackson Racler with it. He just chips it all along the wall. Gaining some speed through the neutral zone. Jackson gives it to Vermeer. As Ryan Fenton's there. Fent dog. Over to Benjamin Vermeer. Ben, his pass is just blocked down as Ryan Fenton's got it on his backhand. Flicks it up to Hanthorn. Jaden back down to Fenton. Fenton over to Racler. JR walks around Larson, and he'll take a shot. That's a good tip there by Hayden Hansen.
He just keeps adding to his points tonight.
Wow, that's a great tip there. Off the nice move by Jackson Racler. Put the 7th on the board for East. As this clock continues to tick. Here come the 4th liners for East. Could be Peyton Sanders' last chance to get a goal here. That puck's poked by Broderick Rothrock and back to Heitman. Becker Rothrock.
Flyers goal scored by number 3,
Oh, good shot there by Boak, but can't put it away. Birdall up to the man, Peyton Sanders, who gets hit off by Greenfield as he's swinging his stick around. Saunders tossing a kid around. That's Tim.
Making him look silly out there.
Who is that? Blaine Heitman puts it away. Blaine Heitman scored.
Was that Blaine or was that Saunders?
I'm pretty sure Blaine put that one in before Saunders could get a stick on that. But that's a nice goal there by the fourth line. Here's Heitman. His shot just whiffed on, and here's Ardon coming. He's working hard now. Ardon takes a shot. Glove down. Oh, no! It's in the net! Ardon gets the All-Stars on the board, breaking the shutout. That's a backbreaker for East.
Just trickled through there.
Ardon with what I'm guessing is his first goal of the season. I don't think he scores much, but puts one on the board for Huron.
I don't know. That celebration for being down 8-1 kind of might have sealed the deal, saying that was his first goal of his high school career, possibly.
Thatcher May. Shot saved by Gerber. There's Broderick on net. Thatcher puts it away, and May scores. That should be the end of the game. 9-1 East.
Saunders did end up getting an assist in his varsity game.
And there we do it. Thatcher May pumped up as East takes another victory to keep their undefeated streak alive. 9-1 is the final here tonight, folks, at the Shields Iceplex. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. I'd like to thank Mark for joining us.
Thank you.
And any final words, Mark?
You know what? It'll be a great season to be watching these boys. Just keep tuning in. You guys got some great podcasts coming your way. Great announcing, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned is right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And this is Vinny Thill and Mark Reichman signing off.
Signing off.
Thank you.
Thank you.